Happy Friday, guys. What's up? Welcome into another episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault, at Sports Talk Matt, to follow me on Twitter. This podcast being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com. When you guys go to OmahaSteaks.com and type in the keyword juice in the search bar, top right-hand corner of the website, that knocks off 61%. Awesome savings on the gourmet grill pack. It is just $99.99 with that promo code, and they're going to throw in 8 free Omaha Steak burgers just for doing that as well at omahasteaks.com. Keyword in the search box, juice, to activate a 61% savings. Now, before we get to the picks, we went 2-0 yesterday in Major League Baseball. The hedge bet for Wake Forest, what a game. 2-0. I'm glad we hedged. LSU wins the game on a walk-off 2-run home run. Unbelievable baseball game. Florida versus LSU. We have that plus 435 bet for a half a unit on LSU. I kind of wish I had more on it now, to be quite honest, because it's making hedging a little more difficult here against Florida. But it's minus 110 on both sides, so we're going to hedge here with Florida a bit, so I'll explain more a little bit as to what I'm going to do for the Florida series and the College World Series, which starts tomorrow. Got 2 baseball bets for us here today to give you guys on this Friday, but before we do that, speaking of sales, how about this from BettingPros? BettingPros Premium is doing a buy one, get one for free month. This is pretty cool here, okay? Limited time offer. You get access to the BettingPros premium suite of tools to help you win more bets. You get expert picks, including 1 to 5 star prop bets, providing you with trusted insight and analysis. Set up custom alerts and find out instantly whenever line shifts to your set targets, saving you from the constant monitoring of odds. You get to enjoy personalized tracking, analysis of your bets across splits, sports, and markets. You get timely notifications for profitable bet opportunities based on trends and advanced metrics. Access bet signals, including percentage of money and percentage of bets across sports. This is a special offer. It's valid until June the 30th. That is not a long time, okay? Short window to access this. It is exclusively inside the BettingPros iOS app. Visit bettingpros.com/apps or search BettingPros in the App Store to go and get the app for the buy one, get one for free, get 1 month for free when you buy 1 month at BettingPros for BettingPros Premium. Okay, so here's what we're doing for Florida. We have a half unit. So to make it easy, we win 2.2 units if LSU wins. We've already hedged back, okay? So we have Tennessee. We missed on that. So we're down a half a unit right now. We bet Wake, half a unit, right? Down another half a unit. So now we're down 1 unit, okay? So if LSU wins, we're up 1.2 units. Now, I don't want to cut too deep into the profit potential, but I also don't want to ride entirely on LSU because their stud is not going to pitch until maybe game 3. And even in game 3, it'll be on 3 days rest. He threw, 120 pitches last night? He was unbelievable. But you got to get there, okay? So I get the decision to leave him out there, run him out there in the 8th inning. I understand that with Paul Skearns. I understand all of that. But it does put us in a tough spot here because Florida has been waiting, rested, didn't play Thursday, not going to play Friday. They play Saturday. Florida has a big advantage. So I'm concerned about LSU just from a pitching staff standpoint. So I think we got to hedge, okay? We got to go minus 110, 0.55 units down to win a half a unit on Florida to win the series. Now, LSU wins, that's awesome, okay? We're profitable. LSU doesn't win, it's a losing experiment, but we can make it up later in the series, okay? As we watch pitching matchups and we watch may happen, I think the series does go 3 games. So the winner of game 1, I think most likely loses game 2. So we'll see what happens with that. But I think there'll be a chance to at least make up that other half unit or maybe be profitable for the series. But I think it would be stupid not to jump on it because whoever wins game 1 will go to a monster favorite, okay? So if LSU wins game 1, the Florida hedge is gone. If Florida wins game 1, you're not getting minus 110. It'll be probably 250 on Florida to win the College World Series. So I think we have to, just from a money management standpoint, we have to take Florida. If you bet the LSU future, bet the Tennessee future, I think you got to bet a half a unit, 0.55 units down at minus 110 DraftKings, everywhere else is pretty much universal. That number on Florida to win the College World Series, it starts tomorrow on Saturday. That's bet number one. All right. Bet number two, Reds and the Braves. How about this game? Reds are absolutely red hot. They've won 8 straight. Sorry, the Braves have won 8 straight. The Reds have won 11 straight. They were off yesterday. The Braves played. Braves won 5-1, beating the Philadelphia Phillies in extra innings. More on that in a second. You have Luke Weaver against A.J. Smith-Sauver. This is a fade on Luke Weaver, but Luke Weaver has won 4 straight starts because of the bullpen and the offense in late game situations. He's not been good at all. Luke Weaver at home has a 7.27 ERA. 21 earned runs in 26 innings pitched against this Braves offense. Yikes. 15 earned runs given up in the 3 starts in the month of June for Luke Weaver. Not good. I don't think when you look at his numbers and you're like, well, he's won 4 straight starts. I don't want to go into the late innings because the Reds actually have some mojo and magic when they've won 11 straight, so I'm a little bit concerned with this. First 5 run line for the Braves, okay? A.J. Smith-Sauver is making his first start on the road. The Reds haven't seen him, okay? Might take him 2 times through the order to really get after him, which means maybe the 6th inning is when they really touch up A.J. Smith-Sauver. So maybe, or Shawver. So maybe there's a chance here just to have a 1-run lead. A tie we lose, okay? So tie we lose. But run line, laying the half a run on the Braves, I think is a good decision here, given that it's Luke Weaver who might get absolutely torched here by the Braves offense. But maybe the Reds torches the Braves bullpen. I don't want to get into that. The total, 10.5. I mean, I lean towards the over, but that's a lot of runs here. The Braves are 3-0 so far this year against the Reds. All 3 of the games were in Atlanta. 5-4, 6-7, 5-4. All wins for the Reds on the run line. So if you're going for the game, scares me, okay? I don't want to bet the game, the full game run line. Rather bet this in terms of a first 5 run line at minus 128, okay? So 1.28 units down on this. Braves run line, half a unit for minus 128. Second bet, and the only other bet I want to make tonight here in Major League Baseball, the Phillies are taking on the Mets. Now, it's Walker going to the hill for the Phillies. Walker at home has a 2.25 ERA. He's been great. 3-0 at home so far this season. Opposing batting average of 157 at home. 8 earned runs in 32 innings worth of work. He's been absolutely dynamic here. Phillies need to get their butt in gear here. They lost yesterday, like I mentioned, to the Braves. Phillies are 38-36. They're 10 games back of Atlanta. The Mets are 34-40. They are 14 games back. They've lost 2 games in a row, the Mets have, and lost 6 of the last 10. Phillies have won, though, 7 of their last 10, playing some better baseball, even though they did lose yesterday. They're 0-3 against the Mets this year. Haven't beaten them yet. Phillies need to get a W here. It's only minus 114 on the Phillies to win this game today. And I think when you have Weaver going, I think you have a pretty good pitching matchup. Senga going for the Mets, who hasn't been awful, but his ERA on the road is 4.78, opposing batting average of 248, 17 earned runs in 38 innings pitched on the road. 2-0 win. He did pitch against the Phillies earlier this season, one of those wins for the Mets. It was Senga who started. He was good. 7 innings, no earned runs. But the Phillies have seen him. That's good, okay? So they've seen him. Not any big mystery here. They know what the guy did to him in New York. Phillies, money line to win the game, minus 114, 1.14 units down on that, okay? So Florida on a hedge for 0.55 units at minus 110 to win the College World Series on the LSU hedge, half a unit or 0.55 units down on that. 1.28 units down on the Braves run line, first 5 here, laying a half a run against the Reds. And we're taking the Phillies on the money line at minus 114 to win their first game against the New York Mets. Happy Friday. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt each and every morning. It is the Daily Juice Podcast, always being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com.